If you serve alcohol in your bowling center, liquor liability is one of the largest exposures you have. A single drunk driver claim can blow through $1 million limit before you finish reading the demand letter. And in most states, the bowling center is on the hook for the conduct of a customer who is overserved, even if the harm happens miles away from your property. 3 mistakes wreck the defense in almost every liquor liability case I have seen. Avoid these 3 and your odds improve dramatically. Mistake 1. No documented training for servers and bartenders. Every state has some form of responsible alcohol service training. Tips, serve safe alcohol, state-specific programs. The course itself is not magic. What matters is that you can prove every server and bartender completed it before they served a single drink, and that you have refresher training annually. If you can't produce training certificates in court, the plaintiff attorney will argue you ran an untrained operation. Juries find this persuasive because they wouldn't want their kid working at a bar where nobody knew the rules. Keep certificates in personnel files. Track them, audit them annually. When a server's certificate expires, don't let them serve again until it's renewed. Mistake number 2, no drink count system, or a system that is not enforced. The single most important fact in a liquor liability case is how many drinks were served to the person who caused harm. If you can't answer that question with confidence, the plaintiff attorney will answer it for you, and the answer will be too many. Modern point-of-sale systems track every drink to the seat or the tab. Use that data. Make sure servers ring in every drink, including comp drinks, including buybacks, no exceptions. A drink that is not in the system did not happen in the eyes of the insurance carrier, but it did happen in the eyes of your customer's liver. Train servers to refuse service when the count crosses a threshold. The threshold depends on the customer, their food intake, their time in your establishment, and their visible state. A good server knows when to stop pouring the alcohol. A great server documents the cutoff in the POS system with a note. That note becomes evidence in court. Mistake number 3, letting an obviously intoxicated person drive out of your establishment. This is the one that turns a coverage problem into a potential catastrophe. I know from firsthand experience this has happened to clients of mine. If someone leaves your premises impaired, it can come back to bite you. If your bartender knows the customer is impaired and they walk out your door and get in the driver's seat and your staff does nothing, you own whatever happens next. Train staff on how to intervene politely and respectfully. Offer to call a ride. Hold the keys until a sober person arrives. Call a cab or Uber or Lyft on the house. If the customer refuses, document the refusal and then call the police non-emergency line and report a suspected impaired driver leaving your premises. Yes, I know that makes you feel really uncomfortable because that person may be one of your league bowlers and a regular customer, but facts are facts. And this is a situation that cannot be taken lightly. That call that you make to the police non-emergency line generates a record. That record becomes part of your defense. I know it sounds like a lot to ask of a server at the end of a long shift, but this is the difference between a liquor liability defense and a liquor liability disaster. A few more notes for your file. Surveillance in the bar matters more than surveillance, perhaps anywhere else in the center other than the lane approach area. Make sure that cameras cover the bar top, the seating areas, and the exit. The video showing how a customer looked when they left is your single best piece of evidence. Posted signs definitely help. Signs that say we ID everyone, signs that say we serve responsibly, signs that say at the exit, reminding patrons to not drive impaired. None of these are silver bullets. They may not work in court, but if you don't have them, then you know for sure that they won't work in court. And there'll be evidence that says that you didn't take the issue seriously. Last thing, know your state's dram shop laws. Some states have caps on liquor liability damages. Some don't. Some require gross negligence. Some have strict liability. The law is not the same in every state. Your agent or broker should know your state's laws cold. If they don't, that is its own problem to handle elsewhere. Liquor revenue is a major part of most bowling center P&Ls. Treat the liability the same way, with proper systems, training, and discipline. Now, if your insurance agent isn't talking with you about these topics, you may want to hire a professional who empowers you to make smarter decisions about your insurance. RiskWell is proud to be endorsed by the BPAA as an insurance partner for members across the country. Check the link below to connect with us, or you can call our office at 469-678-8001. Talk to you soon.